Hey, what's up internet? My name is Nikki and today I'll be doing my August and September wrap up. So these are all the books that I actually finished. So here we go. Starting off with August. So August wasn't such a great time for me, just like in personal stuff and also for reading stuff as well. I only ended up reading one book, and that was The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzi. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I love this book a lot. If you're into adventure and like old-timey book kind of YA, I say pick this book up. It's really great. I think it's really buzzing right now in book 2, but it is an excellent book. This book is basically about a duke who goes on a trip, and it's kind of like his last trip before he becomes like an adult or something, and just a lot of crazy stuff happens. I'm doing it very vague, so you could just try out. So now moving into September. The first book I finished in September was the Sweep series, volume 3 by Cate Tiernan. This holds 3 books, starting off with Book 7, The Calling, Book 8, The Changeling, and Book 9, Strife. I gave this all about 4.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I really love this series. It's really nostalgic for me because I read this back in high school, and I don't know, even a few years later I still love this story so much. So the Sweep series revolves around Morgan Rowlands, who finds out that she's a witch, and she kind of starts discovering herself and where she comes from. In volume 3 we kind of understand more of her background. We get more of where she came from, where her powers come from, and stuff like that. I don't want to really say too much because it starts off on book 7, so a lot of spoilers, but truly love this one. So the last book I ended up finishing in September is It by Stephen King. All I have to say is after reading that book, I had to give myself a break because it's a roughly 1,000 pages plus some change, so it was a hefty read. It took me about maybe 2 weeks to finish it, maybe a week and a half to finish it, I think. I don't know, I can't remember because I had to take a lot of breaks because there was so much information in the book. But anyways, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed this book a lot. I think it has to do with it plays on your childhood fears that I enjoyed a lot, and especially because the movie came out in September, so both ways. So for most of you who might not know what it is, kind of shocked, but it revolves around a creature who looks like a clown, and he terrorizes these kids, and these kids end up growing up and they forget about this creature, and then they come back to this town to basically end it once and for all. And it is a roller coaster of emotions and fears and stuff like that. So if you want Halloween read, I say pick up it because it is a great book for Halloween time and all that stuff, because it plays with fear, especially with your childhood fears versus your adult fears. So it kind of gets you really good. So yeah, that is it for my August and September wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If not, that's cool. I usually try to upload Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays. So yeah, I catch you later. Whoop.